Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Detroit Lions. And his punter Ethan Evans gonna send this one away. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. Danny Gray to return it.
The Lions take over first and 10. Their own 24-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10. They'll run it with Travion Henderson. Dropped by the first guy he had. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Working from the gun. Here's Jones. Got a man. It's Colston Loveland. He hangs on to that football broad through a well-timed tackle. Nice game. They're down to the 36.
That's good.
12 yards on that play and a good call. Nets up the first. Defenders in the area. They still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
He's looking for Colston Loveland. And now it's 2nd down. Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and all over.
And he's always ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Kahir Elam getting there for the stop.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Here he goes, 3rd and long. That's Cox. This is Loveland. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Jones on first down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Trying getting it to Colston Loveland. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
So solid game there, Brock, but still 3rd down is short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play. Operating from the gun, it's Jones. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, so it's going to be 4th and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here. On 4th down, it's Jones. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on down.
Yeah, I don't care that they didn't get it. Still the right call in that situation. It's a little too long for a field goal, and a punt really nets you very few yards. The decision-making was sound. It was the execution that let them down.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's good for a first down. A gain of 15. First down, Buccaneers.
Throwing on first down, Mahomes. Well, the president nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Completed over the middle. And they get this down to the 28. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. Back to the air, Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Offense in a hurry up here.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Lions' 22-yard line.
Again, Mahomes to throw. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. This is Andres Borregales trying to tack on the point after. The point after splits the upright. And the Buccaneers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Evans set to kick this away. On the return, here's Travion Henderson. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. Starting on the ground with Henderson. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Drew Tranquill brings him to the ground.
He was brought down by Drew Tranquill. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 30-yard.
On the shotgun, it's Jones. He smartly won't risk anything here. Just chucks this away.
That was pretty cool right there. I mean, that is an underrated effort on that play from his target, hustling and bustling his way to make sure he was in the neighborhood of that throw. So the Zebras, they couldn't penalize the throwaway.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. He's able to hit Felton. This is caught. They'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down. Well, that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one. Once that quarterback broke the pocket, it kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Henderson's going to take this straight ahead. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
3rd down, and they need to get 10. Staying on the ground here with Henderson. Play not developing as they had hoped. That's a loss of yardage. Brock, fourth down coming up.
He was taken down
Offense up to the line fast.
A loss of a yard. It's fourth
Now
down.
Jones on fourth down. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Incomplete.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Yellow! Hey, Ripley, come back! What's that?
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play, down to the 19. They get 23 on that one. And the Bucs have the first. Offensive line fast.
Hey, 43, switch! Hey, 43, yellow! Yellow! Right side!
From the red zone on 1st. Throwing the out route complete. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Right side!
Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. And he manages to get back to the line, but no further, as we're at the end of one. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. We're back to Ford Field right after this. Ready to go with our second quarter. Buccaneers with the ball and a chance to score. Left side gets it out quick, and it's caught. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers take a 13-0 lead. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers double their lead to 14. Here's Evans set to kick this away. Fielded by Henderson. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Lions take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. It's Henderson on the give. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Let's go now.
Jones now to throw. This is brought in. Big gain here for Loveland. And he's going to be brought down into enemy territory now at the 46. It's a 29-yard gain. And the Lions have a first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now it's Jones out the play action. Escapes the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. And he's hit and sent out right along that line of scrimmage. So no gain on first down.
All right, we'll call that one a drop. The escape this quarterback does. He avoids taking the sack. He's also denied a gain of any kind.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Trying an inside give to Henderson. And he takes it down to the 33. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Going to the ground again on first. Quite the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get him behind the line. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Sticking with Henderson. Finds a small seam. That's good for 5. Make it 3rd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. That's caught for the first. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd down. It's a money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. Jones setting up the play action. He rolls to his right. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. And the Buccaneers are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his 1st career interception. First call here coming from the shotgun. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. He puts some air under it deep down the left. He's got it deep downfield. The 30. The 10. That's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers parlay the interception into points. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Gallis checks on the extra point. And the Buccaneers stretch their lead to 21.
Lions nothing.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
5-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. On the move, headed right. He takes it himself. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of 4 there. 2nd down.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Working from the gun. Here's Jones. And the Buccaneers are going to get home as they drop him. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends them backwards ahead of 3rd down.
Well, the 1st sack of the game, Kate, as you just called, is a big one. You're going to make this guy pay if he's trying to play too much hero ball. Got to find a way to get the ball out of your hand.
Let's see what they went with on 3rd down.
Let's go.
So that's going to take us, Brock, to our 2-minute warning of this first half. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. Extra man in the secondary for the Bucs on third down. Here he goes, third and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
And this one touchdown inside the 30.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10.
Yellow, and rip list. Yellow, 15. Hey, yellow, hey, go. Hey, 57 colors. Hey, 15.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Trying getting that one to Brock Bowers. And it's going to be second down. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
That's complete to the rookie out of Iowa State. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10. From the gun, ETN gets it. Still going inside the 35. And there's not going to be a score, but great effort. He's out of bounds inside the 10. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
He just didn't quite have the last bit of burst needed to finish it off, but don't be surprised to see them go his way again soon. Give him a chance to earn that touchdown.
Throws caught, and he'll go down shy the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Working quickly here.
A gain of 5 brings up second and goal at the 4-yard line.
Throwing is Mahomes. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Now the Lions calling timeouts. They're first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on third down.
Ben, even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
Yellow. Hey, 57.
Here's Mahomes, third and goal. And he cannot bring it in. They've now arrived at fourth and goal.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you have a great chance to win.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10. Here's Jones to throw. Taking a shot deep here. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Still knocked away. That's going to send it back to the line for second.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
This is Henderson on second down. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Goes to the hurry up here.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Lions first down.
First down, and they go right back to it. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This kicks down inside the 35-yard line. They got 21 yards on the play. And that is good for a Detroit first down. Offense in the hurry up here.
Lions first down. First and 10 at the 30.
First and 10 now. Here's Jones. Throw left side is hauled in by Loveland. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
You know, they really love that Drake route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
On first down, it's Jones to throw. Chased out to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when he saw the field. It's going to be second down.
Hey, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Operating from the gun, it's Jones. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. Two great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for third down.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Jones now on third down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're into the drop-in. Detroit calls timeout, gets second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Bates' kick is up and good. And that lowers the lead to 21.
It's only 3 points, and they're going to still trail at halftime, but every little bit helps. And I'll tell you this as well. It also helps maybe later in the game. You got a fourth quarter clutch kick. To have that confidence built, that's important.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here. This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half.
Attack! 15! Hey, 57!
First and 10, it's Mahomes. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left.
I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprised that QB still threw it in that direction. How well the defense had that one covered.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10.
Attack!
Looking to throw. This is Noel. And he's not going to be able to add anything to that catch. So give him progress across midfield there to the opposing 46. Coming to the line for another first and 10.
Yellow!
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. time left for one more snap block, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. A timeout taken here by the Lions. That's their third. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. So with only a single second remaining, they're going to try a field goal. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And the advantage now sits at 24. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback.
Maybe on that rapid pay the bills. Now I'm finished, not even a little bit. Oh Lord, know yourself, know your worth. My actions being louder than my words.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. First and 10.
Yellow. Yellow. Hey, 57, 57. Hey, 15, 15, 15. Watch out.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Short pass brought in. He's got room to roam. And he has this down to the 34. Those are the hurry-up offense here.
Complete to number 17, Terry McLaurin. A gain of 31 yards. And the Buccaneer first down.
Easy. Tie down these two. Looks like.
On first and 10, here's Mahomes. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Here's Etienne on first down. Just a couple of yards here as he heads for the sideline. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down.
You know, okay, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. It doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage, B, it sets up your play action, and C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
He brings it in. And that is a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers grow the lead coming out of halftime. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. Corey Gallerson for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Buccaneers grow their lead yet again. Here's Evans set to kick this away. Fielded by Henderson.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, Lions just about ready. First and 10. On the shotgun, it's Jones. Completes downfield to Felton. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Working quickly here.
That's good for a Lions first down.
Jones on first down. Got a man downfield. It's Bateman. He's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone. Brock inside the 15. Give him 32 on that play. And the Lions have a first down. From the red zone on first. Escapes the pocket. Right side and into the hands of Bateman. And he's tackled for a short gain.
As soon as he starts to escape, Kate, you can almost see that gunslinger mentality come to life. It takes really perfect defense to hold up and keep him from finding something that'll go get that first down. They couldn't do it right there.
Shotgun handoff to Henderson. And And a decent run gets about 4. It's going to be third down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
He was brought down at the 8-yard line. That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Third down, Jones to throw. He's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions start the second half with some needed points. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive if we get the job done. I always say about the NFL game, it's a game of matchups. And that time they get the matchup they want, and they go right to it. It's a risky call, throwing it for 2. That risk pays off.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Trying to connect, but it winds up incomplete.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw, Mahomes. And again, it's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions. It made this 3rd down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
43! 15! Attack!
Here he goes. 3rd and long. It's caught by McLaurin. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. It's 16 yards on that play. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Good defensive effort here. Drives them back across midfield onto their own side.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Easy.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. An all-around tough play for him. Took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
3rd down, it's Mahomes. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. Gain of 15 there, and the Bucs have the 1st.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Mahomes on 1st and 10. Going left side, Bowers has it. He's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
Good offenses. Good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably. But then go to work after.
Yellow.
Out of the gun, a give to ETN. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line here. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call for the defense, it came at the perfect time.
A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
15.
Throwing is Mahomes. Brought in. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
A gain of 10 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs.
Argo Blue Lady. Hero 15. Check.
Left side gets it out quick, and it's caught. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. It's a Troy Franklin touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Buccaneers continue piling on to this lead. Here's Evans set to kick this away. This will end up as a
The
touchback.
Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Working from the gun. Here's Jones. Lasers this one deep. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions shave some off the deficit late in the quarter.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
So Jones and his offense ready to go for 2.
The Lions will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Design quarterback run here. And he is going to get in. That's going to cut a couple more off of that lead.
41. Lions 19.
All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Looking to throw Mahomes. Another catch for McLaurin. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. Trying for the deep ball. He gets it right back to McLaurin. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Working inside the red zone. And he's going to have the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers keep adding to that 4th-quarter lead. Brock Bowers the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers tack on 7 more to their lead. Here's Evans set to kick this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Jones. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Just trying to find Ty Felton with that one. So that brings up 2nd down.
To 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Pressure comes, Jones. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. That's Diamador Lenore. And the Buccaneers finally see the return stopped. They're going to take over following the interception at the 45-yard line.
Well, these were the kind of plays they needed, frankly, earlier in the game when it was still somewhat close. By this point, still a great play, but a bit of a hollow highlight with the game already decided.
Hey, Ripland. Hey, 57. Yellow. 15, 15.
1st and 10, it's Mahomes. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So 2nd down coming up.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long, but finally, this defense has an answer.
On 2nd and 10 now, Mahomes. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And they don't get any help on this 2nd down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain.
It was as if the defense knew what play was coming. That was a play they knew they could defend, and boy, did they ever, stopping it right at the line of scrimmage.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? 3rd and long. They're going to throw. It's complete. This is Bowers. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
They've got 1st down here from the 36.
15, 15. Yellow, yellow.
Another throw for Mahomes. Able to get it to Franklin. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
15. Yellow. Yellow. 15. Yellow, 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 yellow.
Again, Mahomes to throw. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away. So he goes down. And that sack draws him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this 2nd down.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and clear. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
Easy, easy, easy. Yellow. Hey, Ripland, Ripland.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. And the Lions are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
You know what this is, kid? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
Catch is made in close. And he's in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. So Jones and his offense ready to go for 2.
The Lions will set up for the 2-point conversion.
19 tight, 19 tight. Mustang 19. 19 light. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Street, street. Hut, hut.
right, they're going to throw for it. And he is in for the score. We may not see them kick ever again, partner. They're now 3 for 3 on 2-point tries today. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
You should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do. I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think. You should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way. Out of my way.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrives at the exact same time there. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
180. Hero 15. On left. Check. Hey, 57 colors.
They'll throw. 3rd and long. Has it left side, Rob, but the throw carried him too close to that end. They're going to say he brought it in out of bounds. That's going to bring up 4th down.
So that's a nice job by the defense, Kate, to actually use the 12th defender, and that is the sideline. That throw didn't give the receiver enough real estate to establish possession, and the defense understanding how to use the boundary.
The lead looks safe, but the Penals staying down. They're going for this. Throwing again, Mahomes. It's Bowers with another catch. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short.
12 yards.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Detroit. Buccaneers on their way to their 3rd win of the year. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Back to the air, Mahomes. Jump off, caught by his back. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Yellow. Hey, 43, 15. Yellow.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Counts. This is Noel. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Wait. Hey, Rip. There's a blue lady. 50, yellow. Where's that?
They're going to pass it here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now the Lions calling timeout. They're 1st. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, he just took his medicine.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Pass it down close. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. Detroit calls timeout. It's 2nd. Well, they don't need points anymore, Brock, but can they resist piling on? Let's see. It's 1st and goal.
Yellow.
Mahomes. He's got it. And that is a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers put up even more points in a win. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring kick to the game. That one right down the middle. And the Buccaneers continue adding on to that lead. Here's Evans set to kick this away. Fielded by Henderson. Jukes away from one. And this drive will start inside the 25. Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Working from the gun. Here's Jones. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Levante David. And the Buccaneers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Hey, 15, 15, 15. Hero, 15.
First down throw, Mahomes. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. That brings up 2nd down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10.
Attack, attack! Yellow! Come back!
To the air, Mahomes. And this one won't be caught. We've got a flag here. Looked like there may have been some early contact before that throw arrived. He got too aggressive to try and stop that play, and they tag him for pass interference.
Hey, rip list. Hey, 57. 15. What's that?
Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. Another catch for McLaurin. That play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. The timeout taken here by the Lions. That's their 3rd. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now.
Yellow, 15. What's that?
Back to throw, Mahomes. And it's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. Looking for his back, Travis Etienne there. So now they have 3rd and short.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
Yellow.
Mahomes to throw on 3rd and 1. Toward the end zone, but incomplete. That's going to force them into a 4th down decision. Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react, and then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact.
And we shouldn't be surprised as they connect in the end zone for yet another touchdown. The Buccaneers continue piling it on here in the 4th. Brock Bowers the touchdown. His 3rd for the air this game. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Here's Evans set to kick this away. Fielded by Henderson. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And the final effort is going to hit the ground incomplete. But no reason not to throw it long there, as this game is over.
like an all-white shirt, no sleeves. Tell her, put it like me, blowing a coffee, is asleep. You weak, chic, the web look at the boots, fleet, headache. Got a hook till she give me a headache, send me a text.